Over the years, America has become increasingly concerned with energy independence and reducing carbon emissions. One solution has gained momentum recently: biofuels. The majority of people believe that biofuels are a viable alternative to petroleum products, but others feel that they may do more harm than good and aren't as green as they claim to be. The basic idea behind biofuels is that they are carbon neutral. The carbon they release while being used is equal to the amount the plant takes in while growing. Several crops dominate the market for biofuels. Corn is used most commonly to make ethanol, while sugarcane, switchgrass, and wood residue can be used as well. Soybeans, rapeseed canola, and algae can be used to make biodiesel. Currently, biofuels are not being used alone. Instead, they are usually combined with other fossil fuels. Most biodiesels only add 2 to 3 cents to the cost per gallon of biodiesel, which can actually improve the fuel's performance. In fact, any combination up to 20% biofuels will result in vehicle performance that is on par with fossil fuels. Algae is an increasingly popular source for biofuels. It grows extremely quickly and is relatively simple to grow. This plays into the fact of how many people are also interested in the economic benefits of using more biofuels. America's heartland produces tons of grain products each year. Now, farmers are encouraged to grow even more to sell it for use in biofuel production. This leads to job creation not only on farms, but also for scientists, engineers, and others who are working to use even more of the plant to make biofuels more efficient and compatible with a variety of vehicles. In addition to sustaining the viability of our own agricultural practices, biofuels have the potential to be a source of income for emerging economies. Countries in sub-Saharan Africa and southern Asia are finding that growing certain crops that are compatible to their environments can bring a new, vibrant economy to areas that were struggling before. Unfortunately, there are also serious issues with biofuels. Firstly, there is the question of whether or not they are truly carbon neutral. It seems as though they are not. Machinery used to plant and harvest crops relies on fossil fuels. Then, turning the plant product into its fuel form requires fossil fuels. In addition, fossil fuels must be used to transport the biofuels to a place where it can be combined with diesel or gasoline. Though the plants and their products are carbon neutral, the process most definitely is not. There is also unrealistic pressure coming from governmental agencies. The EPA has decided to fine companies for not using biofuels derived from cellulose, even though such products are not yet available. The government should not be allowed to indulge in wild expectations for businesses if technology is still being fine-tuned for industrial use. In some developing countries, governments take the opposite stance and do little to support or encourage farmers and technology to produce crops for biofuels, thus making it more difficult for some to take advantage of this growing market. Many consumers are also quite upset about the way biofuels change the allocation of resources. With rising food costs, people are concerned that crops are being used unnecessarily for biofuels, when they could be used for food and lower prices in the process. There is, after all, only so much land available. Biofuels are certainly an innovative tool. With further refinement and cooperation from correlating industries, there is potential for biofuels to gain prominence in the alternative energy field.